Snackle, a few-minute podcast from Self-Access Center and VR Lab, Campus YMX Ecatepec. Have you ever wondered how many times you open the fridge a day, hoping to find something tasty and quick to eat? Picture how your English will be if you ate it in bites. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it snackable, a place where broken English is welcome. Hello, community YMX Ecatepec. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Snackable. Today in the show, we have a partner of yours. She's a student in our community. So let's get to know her. So hello.
Hello, everyone.
What's your name?
My name is Sam.
All right. And what are you studying, Sam?
I'm studying psychology here.
Yeah. In which semester are you?
Now I am in 5th semester.
That's amazing. Great. So, Sam, you have taken English, but please, I would like to know, do you like English?
I think I love it. It's one of my passions in life. When I was younger, my brothers used to say that I breathe in English.
Right.
Yes.
How come?
Yeah, I don't know. I love it. So since I was really young, a kid, I started learning English. So I think I love it, and in all these years,
Yep.
I have been improving my skills. Every kind of trouble that I have, I try to improve and improve and improve. So I think that I'm in love with
the language.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so cute. And I mean, I have been your teacher, so I think you are very passionate about it, and actually you are such a good student, and congrats on that. And as a student, do you think English, I mean, I can see that you love it, but was there a point in which you think that English was difficult?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes. I've been studying here in WEM, because I was in SEAC.
Yep.
Since I was like 10 years,
Wow.
more or less. So, and also the primary school where I was studying,
Yep.
it was bilingual. So the half of the classes were in English and the other half in Spanish. So I studied. But here, my teacher was Teacher Claudia.
Yep.
And she used to give us a lot of exercises and something like that. But it was really difficult for me listening.
All right.
Listening, yes, it wasn't my cup of tea.
All right.
Was really, really frustrated with myself because I couldn't understand what other people were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why can't I understand it? Yep. And my speaking was great, reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary. It was really great. But listening, it was quite difficult.
Yeah.
So I think that that's the difficult point, or the difficult, I don't know how to say it, thing about English.
So, what do you think listening was a tough part? Is it because you didn't practice enough, or the accent maybe, or
The accent, because, for example, in my primary school,
Yep.
I was studying British English.
All right.
And then on secondary school, it was American.
Okay.
In high school, also it was American. But here, it is like a mixture of both. So I was like, what happened?
Yep.
And my teacher, Teacher Claudia, used to give us National Geographic books.
Okay.
So the pronunciation was quite difficult for me. Well, just the understanding part of the listening, because I could pronounce the words,
Mm-hmm.
but when I listened to a
You
conversation,
feel like a block.
yeah, and I was like,
And what about
True.
now? I mean, you have a lot of
Yes.
experience studying. I mean, you have been through junior high and high school and so on. But now that you are here at college, what do you think? Do you think it is the same for your listening? You are less afraid, or please tell us. Tell us, how did you change into that? I mean, because I guess that it is not easy to think that you are not good at a skill, And then suddenly it's like, okay, I can get it. So please, can you tell us something about the process that you live in order to go through it?
Yes, of course. Also studying here.
Yeah.
My teacher told me one day, if you don't study, if you don't put yourself on it, you wouldn't never
going to improve.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I started every moment that I like I decided to start to study. It was listening to music, to music and to movies.
Okay.
When I was in primary, the teachers told us, watch this movie that you know. I don't know how to say al derecho y al revés.
I don't know. I mean, you can. I mean, if you know it in Spanish, now watch it in English.
Yes, watching in English and also with the subtitles in English. So
the other way around. I mean, that expression, the other way. Do it the other way around.
Yes. So, for example, no, I chose La Sirenita.
Yep.
And it's my favorite movie. So I used to watch it in English with the listening in English and also the subtitles in English. So I was like reading and listening at the same time. Also with songs. My life is music.
Yeah.
So since
you were a child.
Yes.
Yep.
So also listening to, for example, I love Taylor Swift, One Direction.
Yeah.
And all this music or kind of music in English. So I
you're helpful.
Yep. And my teacher created us a lot of exercises of listening because it was not just
your case.
Yes.
It was in general, many of your classmates.
Of my classmates, yeah. So she, I don't know if it is right to say that she forced us to
somehow try it.
To try listening. Yes. So it was just like practice and practice and practice in my house. And when I was going, I don't know, to another place, listening to music, here with the exercises and something like that. So I think that it's how I have improved.
Exactly. I mean, I know that teachers play an important role in learning English.
Yeah.
But also that you have the desire to want to improve. I mean, it doesn't matter if the teacher maybe tells you, hey, you have to do this and do this exercise and listen to this and so on. I mean, if a student you don't have that desire or that ambition to improve your English, I mean, that thing is never going to happen.
It can't be possible.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, we teachers can tell you many times, do this, practice this, play this, read this, watch this movie, listen to this music, and I mean, thousands of activities.
But if you don't do it,
exactly,
you will never.
There's no way.
Yeah,
exactly. Nice. Congrats on that, Sam. As I was saying, you're such a great student. And finally, Sam, do you think English is important in your field as a psychologist?
Yes, of course, yes. For example, here now we have a project of researching.
Yep.
And we're doing this all this process to look for another articles and something like that, hypothesis and all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we used to read only in Spanish. But what happened if I try to look for another point of view and it is in English?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I read these articles in English and I understand them.
Exactly.
So it is quite easy for me to
get the ideas, information.
Yes, and use it because it's not just reading; it is using information.
Exactly.
And my teamwork is in Spanish, not in English.
Yeah.
So I need to read the information, process it, and rewrite it in
Exactly, and share it.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think as you were saying, reading in English or having the contact with another language is like another way to see life.
Yes.
How life works in other parts of the world. So yeah, and I mean, for you, for psychologists, it is important.
Yes.
Because maybe people behave in a way, for example, in this country, because our culture, because our education, but the way people behave in other parts of the world.
Country.
Exactly. So yes, I think it is important.
It is like magic.
Exactly. I know. I know that English is, well, I am very passionate and keen on English as well. And yeah, it is another world. But well, Sam, thank you so much. And is there a final thought that you have? I don't know, maybe for your classmates, for your teachers also, some pieces of advice that you would like to give teachers, students, I don't know, something?
I think that the most important thing is to be confident.
All right.
Because if you don't trust on yourself, it is impossible. So if you try it and if you practice, something also important is not to try learning the language in the language. Because, for example, we learn English in English, but what happens when we learn it in Spanglish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get it.
It hits different because you can understand better. Well, it's
your idea, your point of view.
opinion, yeah. Mm-hmm. So try to also make your own, how can I say it? Your own notes, your own exercises.
Like a portfolio of exercises, vocabulary, flash cards.
Also, a lot of vocabulary.
Yeah.
A lot of vocabulary. When you learn or when you know a lot of vocabulary, you know how to prepare sentences, to think, to express yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, that is such a good piece of advice. Because, I mean, what would you do if you know how to use grammar, but you don't have enough vocabulary? And it is the other way around.
Yeah.
Vice versa. All right. So what happened if you know enough vocabulary, but you don't know grammar? So it comes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing like
I don't know how to say it in English. Mnemotechnia.
Ways of studying, ways to
remember things and something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. And well, Sam, thank you so much for participating in the podcast.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You are brave just by being here. And please continue on being the hard-working student that you are, and for being so clever and so passionate. And never lose that that spark that you have, Sam.
Thank you.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
No, it's my pleasure. So, thank you, Community YMX Ecatepec. See you next time.